Right, good evening, everybody, and how are we all doing? So, following off from coming off my live streaming break yesterday, I'm getting back into the playtesting tonight with a couple of maps. Hey, Bitefire, thank you. Go have fun with the playtesting. I hopefully won't need much luck to get through the playtesting, since I usually enjoy it, but you never know what could happen. Anything could happen. So first of all, before I begin, I want to give a shout out to Zoliking for following the channel. I suspect they will be a keen observer during this stream, since the map is one of those that will get played in a little bit. So I've got at least 3 maps I want to cover tonight, maybe a 4th if I have time. Bit of a frame drop there, it's a bit awkward. And good evening, Maddock, how are you doing? So to start off with tonight's playtesting, I'm going to be playing something by Stealth Frag, which is a map 4 for a map set I have previously played 2 years ago. And I vaguely remember what the other map was, I think, of this map set. But it is a follow-up from what I played 2 years ago. Hey, S-Destroyer. How you doing? And it did ask me to playtest a 4th map, which they sent to me earlier this month, while I was on the tail end of my break. So, I am playing the updated version. There is no public link since this is a ongoing map set. So, unfortunately, no public link available, as this is just map 4 of the map set. So this has to be played in, well, they called it DSDA-Doom back then, but that doesn't exist anymore, so DSDA-Doom it is. I assume a default compatibility is a good idea for this one. Right, let's get to it, because I think the map's going to be fairly lengthy. Alright, so this is the map. That's better. This is the map, City Consumed. From what I remember, this person's pretty good at the detailing. Of which the roof should be evident of that. Can't say I remember much about the previous 3 maps, so I'll have no context really for the overall. Boy, this is quite an introduction to the very hellish level. Look at those piles of skulls in the back. I assume this is a web. Oh, wow. Lots and lots of corpses. Jeez. Wrecked City. I'm liking this mishmash of city combined with 1,000 skulls. Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it? Really feels like a Denomic city. Oh, not crushers. Hey Dan, how you doing? Hey zoliking, how you doing? Ah, great. No chain gun for me. But, oh no, it crushed the weapon only there, not the corpse. That's a bit unfortunate. Whoa, okay. Yeah, very sneaky indeed. Also being... I'm doing alright, zoliking. Oh, did I hear a pain elemental? Avatar, good to see it. It's cold 5 degrees. Hopefully all this hot action will heat things up for you. Was this staircase here before? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, your thing will be play tested as well later, Dan. So you get your chance to have your mod shine as well. I see us. Okay, then. I was wanting to try and be a little bit efficient with the use of the health, but apparently... Three fucking archviles, dear God. Then you can tell this map is modern because it's rather dark. I hope it's not too dark on stream. Plenty of space here for 3 archviles to be passable. before any more surprises come out of the pillars. Let's get back to full health. Okay. My gosh, for detailing. Hey, Jez, thanks for the raid. How was your stream? Whenever you were playing. Oh god, a cyber demon now? By himself. Oh, thanks. Glad to be back. I feel like that cyber demon could have used a little bit of company. As impressive as this arena is for a lone cyber demon, I feel like a little bit of company for the cyber would have been appreciated, would have been a bit nicer there. But I'm not exactly sure what. Now, how do I get out of here? Maybe Cyber Demon Cage had a... Ah. There we go. Yet another switch. Hopefully this one finally opens the door here. Nope. It does not. Oh, there we go. One chain of events later. Still, no. I'm not quite sure if that's what they were going for there. They might have just figured out, since there's no BFG and not a lot of plasma for this map, this arena's big enough for a one-on-one cyber showdown. It's spacious enough with enough splash damage pillars, but I would say that you won't have to give it a lot of company, just a little. We'll just add to that fight a little bit. I'm guessing we can't just strafe over to that. No, probably not. I assume it's safe to go down, though. Yeah. Woo! 50 chain gunners should do it, but why can't we make sensible suggestions in the chat? Shit, I need to make advantage of some vulnerability I didn't know he existed. Help, I have a vulnerability to take advantage of. Oh god, they're just coming. Warping right in my firing line. That was not cool. All the times I asked for a God Spear after a fight's over, that might be the first time I've had a God Spear screw me over by being found before the fight starts. No law of a deathbed. Where did all them come from? Look at all these sectors detailed. It's quite nice. Partly the map set that Stealth Frag is planning to do is only 5 or 6 maps long. I'd say so far this was a penultimate map type deal. It's going up to be a pretty nice one. At the moment. Back at the start. Oh no. You think it needs an off button? I don't think it does. I think the darkness is part of the theme of this map. Dynamic lights was encouraged to be left on. Oh, wow. Okay. Yikes. Yikes. More yikes. Yikes of extra steps. I don't think it has used any so far, no, but the previous maps in this I've playtested did, apparently, so I've gone for the same settings. Hopefully, that I used back 2 years ago when I played the first 3 maps. What? The hell? Can't tell that was I couldn't even know it was a rev rocket. Not a cyber rocket. Oh. Yeah, now there's the culprit. Good old long distance rev. 2 galaxies away somewhere. I think. Hey, Kudoxi. Look at that little skin in the middle of the cutout like that. Oh, we got him! I think. We got the other one! Yay! There you go. Coordinated pinkies. The biggest threat to any chunky beam. Any particular reason why is there a pain elemental I'm not tracking here? Yeah, thanks. I don't think there was a lost pain element. I think it was just a group of lost souls there. Doing lost soul things. the Switch. Definitely Stealth Frag has a very keen eye for detailing. This is more than evident at this point. Hey, Serial Chewer. Hey, Mike. Thank you. I did my Iron Man runs yesterday, and today I'm doing some playtesting. And now I hear an arch file. I am not happy anymore. Ooh, a secret. What's this secret leading to exactly? Apart from... Okay. Another God Spear. Yeah, alright. I'll take it just to deal with that one arch vial, sure. Makes my return trip a bit less strenuous. Works for me. Were you really gone for a while? I was wondering why I didn't see your stream recently. Oh yeah, I took a streaming break. Shortly after the World Cup started, I did a quick stream announcing a streaming break until July the 19th. Then I extended it to an extra week since I was actually busy in the first week of summer. To be honest with you, I'm pretty busy in the second week of summer as well. I intend to be quite busy most of the weeks of the 6 weeks I have off work. So, yeah. This is probably the longest streaming break I've ever taken, Mike. I feel like I needed one as well. The World Cup was a good excuse to have it, but I genuinely was going to take one anyway. And I was actually contemplating having the break over the summer. And coming back in September, but... Makes me wonder if we could use some sort of a status page. I did post the streaming break as a stream title on my channel. I did post it on my Discord. There used to be something that fulfilled that purpose, but I refuse to go back to Twitter. Yep, it absolutely is, Mike. And it's nice. I think my problem is I don't take enough breaks. I just tend to keep going. And going and going and going until something stops me eventually. I just don't bother with social media, period. I don't care what affiliation is branded to any particular site. I just detest the entire concept of social media, period. I find it to be unnecessary. You may not. But for me personally, quite a few years ago, I will say, I just got tired of it. I barely used Facebook when I had an account back then. I just extended that to my gaming stuff too. Oh, look at these little... You have ouched Weekly Community Truck, and then I remember, played it, yeah. Did you enjoy Community Trunk? I don't really know what kind of status page I could implement for that. But, well, I have other things to sort out in the next few weeks anyway. Those will be discussed in due course, particularly in another week of the summer. There are plans afoot. You will hear about those plans when the time is right. Wow, Bamison, we ran into that in Fireball. Yeah. I kind of thought Discord would cover most of it. Map 23. Which one was that? Oh, yikes. Don't want a weird church music where you die at the end. Ooh, looking at the map, it looks like a big area at the right is going to come into play at some point. Just looking at it. Big, chunky right area. Ah, doors. Oh. You like it? It's not doing pickup punishment. Yeah. Oh, we're on the other side of the little chain gunner flanking nest from earlier. Great use of the space in between as well from Stealth Frag, using all the little gaps in between the map to add little things here and there. Very good use of space generally. I think if I remember, Community Trunk I felt was a decent vibe to some of the early community chests, but overall was just kind of average. Nothing too special or whatever. Or should I go blue? Yeah, I'm gonna go blue first. Maybe those reds in the distance. Fortunately for me, the second map in this playtest is a bit shorter, so I get a bit of a break from the length after this one. But I am quite enjoying my time with this map so far. It is very pleasant. Probably best I ignore them. It looks like it's going to be some kind of fancy arena. Just specters down here, though? That's a bit fillery. Unless there's lowers. Sorry, arm was hurting there for a sec. Anyway, yeah, I'm back now. My break's over. I will be back streaming whenever I feel like streaming, I guess. Ah, right. I need to go into the red. Okay, that's the way forward then. I'm gonna guess that probably lowers down then, does it? Oh, there we go. Oh. It's not lowering, a staircase is rising. Oh, we got Doom cute. Look at this. Oh. Look who's come out of the closet. Yeah, they've carefully framed these textures to be, well, framed. Dude, look at my little lost spirit. Oh, I remember when they were in high school. Because that's when they got shot, and that's why they're the lost spirit. Oh, is that a PC? Wait, those are like joysticks. think. Yeah. Well, I wonder if this might be a semi-representation of the house. Is this your house, Stealth Frag? Is this a my house moment within the middle of the ward? Is this a bit like what your apartment's like or wherever you live? Whatever now. Maybe Stealth Frag could fill me in afterwards. It's a nice little touch to put in the house there, I guess. Can I actually snipe you? I actually can. Yay! They learned a very good lesson. A sniper revenant should always be within range of the player. At some point. And that one annoying revenant was within range. Bravo, Stealth Frag. Bravo. There's another one. Okay, maybe I shouldn't hang around this area because there's more than one. They are in range, but... yeah. Anyway. Right, what am I... I assume now maybe... yeah, go this way and... no? Where am I now going? I missed something? I need a yellow key. Yellow key, yellow key. Well, oh, yellow key. Door. Ow. My hand hurts. No, that's the crusher. I need to... oh my god, I just realized the yellow door is in the house that I was just in. I even saw the door and I just completely ignored it. Ugh! No, please get stunned. This isn't cute anymore. This is... well, it still is Doom cute, but it's still also... Plutonia. No, 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 no. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop rezzing things. Yeah, I saw it. This is feeling a bit. Wait, did I see a. Oh god, there's an archvile in the shower. Oh. An arrow on the floor. You. ASOS. Ah, no! The shower is an ambush. Oh, all this disgusting flesh. Oh. Well, that's worth it. The secret shower room. To the dark closet. Why do I hear another archvile? No, 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 what have I done? God, there's... Get out the way. Stupid bloody door. No, this is not vanilla. It's... Whatever it is, it's running off Yuzi, dude. I thought a pack of imps could be this terrifying. Ah! That might be the best idea. Hey, Midas. God, I just wish I could a giant plague of, well, everything. Stealth Frag? No, I don't think they are. The two mappers after this I intend on playing are going to be around in the chat, though. That's another door. There's still a big area to come by the looks of it. So there's... Oh, what? Please die. First time I think I've had to run past a group of reverse flipped enemies as the intended strategy there. No, I don't think I've ever seen them where you're supposed to... I've never seen it in a spot where you're supposed to go past them as the intended strategy to not get murdered immediately by them. Yeah. Oh, it looks like this is just the exit. So there's just 2 revs there and then 2 of them is in a secret somewhere. Oh god, bricks. More debris. Yeah, that's a new one for me. Normally when you have the enemies flip backwards like that, there's usually multiple groups of them. Or it's just one group you can just kill. Not like one group run past them to get to safety. Again, great detailing on here. These ruined walls. It's even a happy face. Look at that. It's a big, happy, smiley house building demon. Oh, isn't that cute? Don't you just want to go into its mouth and get swallowed up forever by it? Oh, it's adorable. Ah. I'm being swallowed. I'm being swallowed. Holy shit, I was there for an hour? Man, that was a enjoyable hour. With a par time of 58 minutes, 30 seconds. You know what, when you play a map for an hour and the map ends and you go... like... where did that hour go? Yeah, no sucks. Probably because the map itself did not suck. That was very entertaining. Very nice hell map with possible back rooms, liminal space, my house-esqueness at the tail end. How weird it is to say that sentence, my houseness, and it doesn't mean just generic house representation anymore. It means it could be an eldritch horror of repeating rooms and small areas and whatnot. That map set will forever change the lexicon of my house in the Doom community, at least. Yeah, very good map. What do you all think? I don't have a public link, unfortunately, for this one. It is a work in progress, but this is either the penultimate map or the 4 out of 6. And I've played the previous 3. This person, very good at detailing. Clearly. And other things too, it seems. Interesting encounters, for instance. The bum rush of imps in the claustrophobic house. The change of scenery within the hell map. Lots of gore and city, but then a bit of something else hard 3/4 of the way in. Might be one of the best I've ever playtested. It needs a couple of swinging doors. If it were more detailed, I'd like it less. I'm not very impressed. You missed half of it. The first half was pretty good. I mean, it set its stall out with its feed very early on, and it just ran with it very effectively. So Depop not as impressed. It was boring in the beginning and it tried to be Plutonian, also too dark, 3 out of 10. I honestly didn't feel it was too dark. I think it was very atmospheric, Blood City map. And I think they did a good job. Clearly this Stealth Frag is a mapper to keep an eye on. So, yeah, good stuff. About all I can add to that. Maybe the Cyber Demon at the beginning could have used some company. That's about the only really criticism I can think of. The Cyber Demon encounter could have used a few friends. And thanks for the 50-month sub, Maddock. Much appreciated. Oh, Stealth Frag has sent me a message. Oh. Well, they responded 37 minutes ago. I don't know if they're in the chat working or whether they're going to appear in the chat later, but oh well, I guess it's they're aware. I guess they'll watch the VOD. I suppose. So, wrong text. I didn't just subscribe, but just kept being subscribed. Alright, well, let's move on to the next mapper. Now, thankfully, this one I can provide a link for in the chats. So, there will be a link provided for this one. Whoa, stop that. It's being weird. Sorry, I'm just putting in some. So yeah, this is by Zoliking, called Testing the Waters. This was released yesterday. It runs on DSDA. So we'll be running this in DSDA. But I will point out that it seems to be a hexen compatibility, which means it can't be run in pure vanilla. That's when I tried to, well, perhaps it will pop up as a message since there wasn't a compatibility level originally set for it. You must use comp level 21 when playing Doom in hexen format maps. So you should probably mention that in the thread. It looks like, yeah. So it's basically a MBF 21 compatible level. Since you've got it in a weird format. So, yeah. I mean, thankfully, all we have to do with the SDA is just go for MBF. Well, that's because the default compatibility level of DSDA is MBF 21. It's just Doom 2. So, yay! We have a mapper in the chat. Hello, I picked up the builder yesterday, spent 18 hours. Wow, 18 hours on your first map. Wait, so you picked this up yesterday and then spent the entire day on the map. That's a fair amount of time. I hope to get some feedback at the very short level with 24 enemies. Log into... Oh, see what you think. Wow. 18 hours. I don't know if that raises my expectation level a little bit or not. Maybe it does. Well, anyway, this will be a lot shorter than what I've just played. So, you must run it in MBF 21. Alright, let's play. Ah! No! Fuck. Ugh. Alright, well, be generous, John. This is the first map. Please change the music. I don't like hearing D running. Alright, anyway. Let's just... Wow, okay. I don't want to open the door. That door is a scary door. No, let's not open it. That way be arch vials. Right, just... Okay. No. Let's not encourage... I mean... There are more important things to sort out early on, but it's really a good idea to not just use the default music for your map if you know how to change the music, please do so at the earliest opportunity. Yeah, D-running is not necessarily a problem with the map short, but later on, if the map is like gonna take hours, minutes, then D-running is not great for listening to over and over again. Yes, I know my house popularized it, but my house did an alternate version of it. The original is just... Oh wow, look at this door. We got starter. What's down here? Yeah, really you should be trying to look for a music file that suits the map. You know, there's lots of different options out there. Jimmy Middies, Visca Maelstrom, Stewboy, anything really. Just something to differentiate the map. It could just be as simple as having it be a different music or whatever. You know, having just a different music thing already differentiates it from the... Because people who playtest a lot of these things will have heard this way too many goddamn times, like I have. Don't use Jimmy's boring elevator music. Jimmy's boring... What? Depop, you need to... If these are your faults, you need to stop playing that AFK game you put on stream. Is that even on live right now? You have an AFK stream going. That's not... It's because boredom. Oh, God. Ah, I see. No, that means I have to go past them. Oh my God. Oh, nice, I did it. The old version? I don't think they gave me another version. Why, are they meant to be arch files as well or something? Oh. So I need to play... So I'm not playing the correct version then. Well, okay. I mean, I'm happy to just go back and play the correct version, since it's not exactly a big map. Oh yeah, you already did something 7 hours ago. Okay, well I guess we'll be playing that version then. Not a problem. Just grab the updated version. Give me a sec. Alright, here we go. Alright, take 2. Checking it's on screen. Yep, it is. Awesome. You find many things back. Well, Depop doesn't like John Romero maps. Loves Quake. Loves Okupluck. Depop's taste is very distinct. Let's just leave it at that. Attack through that? I'm guessing not. They are in range. Whoa! Hold the fucking presses. Nice. Whoa. Bounced off there. You don't see the point of using MIDI to know when you can use real music. 1 copyright, 2 file size. That's why. Real music comes in bigger file sizes. Also, I'm not exactly sure you can just dump a normal music file into a Doom one unless it's a UDMF type deal. I don't know enough about the technicalities of that, but file size in 2026. Yeah. Music tracks could blow up the size of a Doom mod. Okay. Okay. Any reason why that is such a long lift taking it down? There's nothing happening in the room. There's no need for that lift to... In fact, I'm just going to go out and say there's no need for that lift to exist, even. There's nothing in this room that's on a timer. You could have just had the skull in this room. I don't know why there's a... Oh, secret? Okay. I think that's a secret. Wait, that is the map? What's down here then? Oh no, it's an inescapable pit! Ah! Wait, then what's the purpose of this room on the side then? Blue key? What? Oh, that triggers the secret. Okay. That makes sense. Easy peasy. Where? Where? Oh, you mean the other pit. Over there. Oh yeah, you're right, there is one here. Ha ha ha! Why am I getting... Whoa, what the heck? Ah, what's this? Oh, you have a wind current playing through? Oh, oh god, the start and stretch texture. Oh, it's... I mean, it's nicely wind up, to be fair, but I bet that took you a while. No wonder it was a bit slower than I thought. It's like there's a bloody wind current, and then... So what's the point of this blue door, then? Is there anything... There's actually a little thing in there, so there is something to it. Did I miss it? Oh, okay. There's a thing... Yeah, let's turn the rotate mode off, shall we? Ah, what's back over here, then? The blue door skips the slow key room. Oh, okay. That's a shootable switch. I see. Didn't even think of that. And the teleporter doesn't work, and it's a what? Ah, I can't get out! What? I can't get out! Zoliking, what have you done? Oh fuck, everything broke. This is why we have playtests. Oh no, I win! Thank you, DSDA. So you've got a wind current here, but go to that room again when you get locked in and kill yourself and wait. What am I waiting for? Dead. It's a death exit. No, I don't think it is Solus. I think this is a portal that... So, I can basically use that to skip an entire room. Which doesn't have much in it in the first place. I mean, nice that you gave some ammo for people looking for UV Max the map, I suppose. I do like the idea of having to dodge the arch valves with these little barriers, though. That's kind of a neat little idea for getting past them. And some nice detailing on the sides of these cages. And... The main thing is that this room seems largely pointless, with the lift over here being unnecessary. Texture work could be a little more, again, and Well, you know, you had a nice idea for this main section here, which worked out okay, even with the Hexen style wind current blowing. If I remove the lift, the whole blue becomes pointless. It'd be faster to go through the normal room. Yeah, but the blue door route is already kind of well, I guess it's a faster way of exiting the map, but wow, you can't actually get past that current at some points. Novation ceiling, right? So if I get the blue key, I basically just skip the entire room. This feels more like that should be like an optional extra with the blue key if you just go with the shoot switch, and this room should just be the normal exit. Just feels a bit unnecessary having two different exits for this map. Oh, it's called Into the Fray. So it did have a map name. Into the Fray. That's what I had. Thanks for playing. Yes, no problem. So, yeah, there's the map if you want to play it yourself. It's nice that you've had a nice, cool little central bridge arch vial gimmick thing. And you spent 18 hours on it. It's a lot of time to learn the builder from scratch. Yeah, maybe focus on not having two exits and just have a good solid map with a normal exit and just go from there. I mean, in the early phase of mapping, it can be very tempting to just do all the things, you know, do all the things, but it's always a good idea to learn the basics pretty solidly. Basing it around the idea of the Archvile run past gimmick was great. That is a good thing to put the map around. But don't try and do too many things at once, because it's very easy, especially if you are going to be using MBF21 or UDMF combat, to be tempted to just go, oh, I could do all these things, and then get overwhelmed and then do them all very poorly. Whereas it's a far better idea to use something like boom compatibility or something and learn how to make a basic map fun, have an idea that's interesting, use that. And, you know, work your way up to the point where you can implement multiple gimmicks or little things. You know, and along the way, learn to have different texture swaps, have different ceiling heights, lights variations, musical choices that give the map some personality, for instance. Yes, there's lots to learn, but this is how you learn. You learn by getting your maps out there and having them play tested by people who have play tested stuff before. You know, it can be very hard for people to take the time to play your stuff, so it's always good to reach out to the play testers in that thread, which is how you found me in the first place. But yeah, try to learn the basics before you start doing the complicated things. Maybe the next goal will be to make a map that is, again, whatever mapping style suits you. Find a gimmick, Find a map idea, make the map around that. Make sure everything works correctly. Make sure there's no locked rooms or weird teleports. Have rooms have purpose. There's lots of little things like that. And make sure you get people to playtest your map. You know, that's pretty important. So yeah. Hope that helps. Overall, for the first map, at least I had a cool little idea. There are some first maps I've played that have been little more than just squares and rectangular corridors. So at least you were doing some variation of rooms. That's always a plus. Right, so... Just going to check what the thing is. I don't think there's a public link for this one, so... There isn't, so unfortunately we'll have to... Alright. So I think we are going to go back into DSDA-Doom for the next thing. At this point. Yeah, right. Yeah, so give me a sec here to set this one up. Right, so the I don't think I'm gonna have time to do the thing I wanted to start doing, so I'll have to let that mapper know afterwards what I plan to do. Probably for the best though, to be honest, considering I'm not gonna be able to stream again for about 5 days, given how busy I am this week. So, this is a mod called Intensify, which I have played previously in another playtest session. Not that I can remember much about it, but it's apparently a very solid mod that changes quite a few things and is a mod. But yes, once more, you usually way overcomplicate things. I thought it was a good idea to use some restraint. I guess I failed. Well, I think it was better than some people. I've seen some people go into UDMF, zoliking, and they decide to use everything. Trust me, by exercising restraint, that was relatively a good effort. So, yeah. You know, trust me, if the people start out with UDMF and they decide, oh, I can make 3D floors. Oh, I can change the enemies and make them do different things. I can add all the enemy types. I can add things. I can make the enemies stealth enemies, which is the worst idea in the history of Doom mapping, and I wish that would be removed entirely from the options in Doom Builder. But, oh, I could put 500 Revenants. I can make my map a slaughter map so I can appeal to 1% of the Doom community. That 1% being streamers and people who watch streamers. You know, all that kind of stuff. And, yeah, alright, Cherry, I know. Don't turn us into my 700th rant about why slaughter maps sucks shit. I know. I need to get on with the playtesting. Thank you, Cherry. Yeah, okay, whatever, Cherry. How have you enjoyed your break from the public Twitch stream light? Anyway, it's been a while. You're hoping for the next generation of mappers to learn and embrace cacodemons as one of their favorites. Is that it? Okay, I don't know if zoliking particularly cares for cacodemons, but I'm sure they'll consider using one in the next map. Me. Alright, thank you. Oh, well, mandatory archpower jump to the exit is a good idea, yeah. Yeah, last time you did Doom 2, but it wasn't a good test. I don't know because I was watching the VOD to see if anything else to tweak. You're ambivalent about Kakademons. You don't hate them always. Yeah, UDMF is very fancy. I would not bother doing UDMF. Just stick to Boom or whatever. I don't know how complex MBF 21 offers. I've never used it in Doom Builder. I stopped making maps, like, trying to make maps about 3 or 4 years ago, so I'm way out of the loop on that stuff. Last time I dabbled with mapping, UDMF was the high end, DSDA-Doom was a thing, and Boom and Vanilla were the go-to. Now it's all MBF 21 and nothing else. Alright, so Intensify. Powered by Scariano 667 Shuffle. I don't know the details on this one, so Dan, you're going to have to fill us in. Anyway, I'm not playing this with Doom. I'm playing this with a very well-known map set, which totally doesn't need a third sequel. When's the sequel, Ezel? When's episode 3, Ezel? When's episode 3? Stop hogging and perfectionizing episode 3 and release the damn thing already. Okay? All going perennially crazy waiting for this fucking map set to have a final release already. We swear it's coming out soon. We swear. I laughed my ass off if about 10 minutes after I started playing this, they fucking announced the 3rd episode. No, I'm just kidding. That's not going to happen. It's not like, oh, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play BTSX episode 1 and 10 minutes later, the episode 3 just shadow drops. Surprise! Okay, switches up weapons enemies type for type with a few exceptions. But yeah, I think I very briefly went through it off stream a few weeks ago just to check it. And it is basically more intense, hence the name. Intensify. Yeah, I know this is E1. So, yeah. I'm trying to manifest episode 3. But yeah, we'll have to settle for the episodes that we have. So I won't be playing the whole of Back to Saturn X episode 1. I'll just be playing a couple of maps and we'll just see how it goes. So let's... Oh, wow, there's quite a few different difficulties. Nightmare. I like it fast. Why you do this? No, I'm impossible. An instant jib. Yeah, let's just stick to the good old UV, I think. Alright. Now, Oh. Let's just turn on the mouse look right now. I can already tell this is one of those where I need the... Oh, God, okay. You know what? Let me put my camera somewhere different. Like over here, and we'll put this over here. There we go. Alright. What is Fast Plus? I have a knife. Oh, crap. That hogs the information, though. Ugh, I hate it when I have to... Hold on. Just... There. I'll awkwardly crumb everything on the top right, so it's not in the way of the information being shown. I'll put that on. Do the trick. Alright. So yeah, there's no music changes or map changes, so we are listening to just the standard... I mean, in terms of the architecture and whatnot, this is just a normal opener of episode 1. So we have a shotgun. We have a rifle. Super stim. Oh, should have taken that. Got the auto shotty, bro. Yeah. Definitely gonna need to use this one. Double-bladed chainsaw. This was obviously made with killing in mind. Yeah. Doing very well on the health front already. When did this come out again? 2012 was it when episode 1 was released? I kind of forget what year this was. Was it 2012 or 2013? I know this was a relatively new thing when I first started streaming on Twitch. I always forget what. That's that. I always forget what year this came out. Ooh, a BFG. Oh, right, the rifle ammo's different from the shells. Let me see. End of 2012. Ugh, I hate this variant. Yeah, episode 1 came out 2012, and then episode 2 came out 2014? 2015, was it? I'm gonna see what's over here. I think there's something in it. Berserk Supercharge. Okay. It looked like he did, yeah. I've maxed out my armor. Oh, that's nice. You can't actually pick up armor pieces when you go over. That's actually a nice little quality of life improvement. You can't pick up armor when you're at max. That's actually kind of nice. I like that. Don't need the berserk because I already have it. That's actually a genuinely quite good improvement. Get him! I think the last time I played Intensify, you would change it to be less punishing. The most balance of vision focus on maintaining armor because most times health focus didn't work as well. Alright, I won't mention any more about Back to Certain X. Just quite amazing that the first two episodes came out within a few years of each other, and episode 3's taken over a decade to happen. Anyway. Well, I'm already at 200. Oh yeah, it was a bit of a train, wasn't it? And this very cool train bit. Now boarding for Cluster 1. What makes the rest of the map? I think I've skipped part of the map. Oh well. Well, anyway, here's Gate B. Keep arms inside vehicles at all time while moving. So this is the map was done by Ezel and Tornsman. And this is by Ezel and Vader, is it? Postal Blowfish. Good old Tornsman. Yow! Ooh, an old fire. Nice. Now, at that point of that, the BTS actually episode 1 isn't too bad. Whoa. I do 3 noises. Whoa, okay. Oh. Jeez. Dynamic orb. Oh, that's what that is? Glad the rockets are working proper with the aim assist stuff. Oops, I didn't mean to fall down there. Oh, Suitepee. Not enough shells for cross shots. Salvation Spear. Hey, Women of Love. We had an interesting map by Stealth Frag earlier. Ben's zoliking small map was pretty cool with a little gimmick of Archvile Evasion, and now we've got Intensify, a mod by Damn the Noob, which is intense. How are you, women? Hope you're doing well. I think Salvation Spear is like a God Spear, is it? I forget what it does. The world did not need a faster Revenant Tracer. It's basically a Soul Spear with teleport. Oh, so it's like the Chaos device. Oh boy. Oh. Not yet. Open. Quite liking this hybrid minigun rocket launcher weapon. Let's see. Now. Solves the problem of what do I do if I want to switch between bullets and rockets? Why switch? Just use both of them at the same time. Problem solved. And then we have Skill Soar. Starring this incredible mini track. The room taking shape. Pretty sure the encounter in this room was pretty inspirational back in the day. Feels like the enemy roster is pretty intense but not stupidly so. You get more power, they get a bit more power. There's a bit of all over the place type chaos going on, but it's kind of the idea. So it works. Might be a bit overwhelming for those not familiar for playing map sets where people like to use lots of custom enemies, but alright. I have over 100 armor, but it's not. It's only green armor, dear. I'm like, where's my health disappearing to? Can't be moment to know here. Guess we get a bit less shotgun shells. You get like 10 shells from a normal 20 drop, interestingly. Sorry, I'm just kind of... Oh, I have red key, not the, Oh, that's why you use... Oh, that's why I use the super shotgun over this thing's burst, actually, because of that cross shot, I think you called it. Okay, fucking beep, 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 beep. You know, now that I think about it, I think this rune might have inspired my crushers and firebox as well. The idea of these very thin crushers. Anyway, here's the bit. Blasting through with this rocket. Firebox, the most influential map of the 2020s. Just saying this is probably what inspired that for me, just as I go through it. I probably would have said it at the time when I was making it anyway. The cross shot files Velcro mounted across panels together when enemies over the same damage done by possible ammo. Then you gotta go back down. And then the second phase. Most influential map of the 2020s. Still got 4 years left to find that out. Nice little wrap around back to the yellow key. Very good. Ooh, an ammo belt. You got stuck. Oh, thank God that one got stuck. Oh. One way this is balanced is if an enemy seems like it's unlikely to reach you, it's probably going to tear you a new one if it hits you. me see. It's possible a map from Heartland might get the influential map of the 2020s. Maybe something from like a Modern Sunder map or the Do 2 in City Only, Rule Only series, maybe? I don't know. And here's an Ezel map. I'm guessing this mod would struggle with slaughter mapping, I'd guess. Thinking the types of map set will be suitable for this mod to replace over. Ooh, a railgun. I like the animation of the smoke coming off the tank when it blew up. Splat. Hey, Steel Game, thanks for the raid. How was your stream of Cosmogenesis? This is a mod that has no public link, unfortunately. But it is intense. Somewhat. Being played with Back to Cyan X Episode 1 because I had to play something action-packed and couldn't think of anything better than this. I'm gonna need to get rid of that. Oh, it's about 1 second. Stewie, go work, have fun. Thanks. Hey, Charlotte, Steel, Jester Eyes. It wasn't Cosmo. Oh. My apologies. I'm just used to associating you with just playing Cosmo Genesis a lot to try and practice for it. I'm just being stupid and missing. Oh, no. No. A good flying bird. Because you have to fly to get the yellow key. Get it? Ha 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 ha. Very clever, Ezra. Right, Fire likes the music. Sorry. To do that, though, I'm going to have to actually get it. Just give me a sec. Alright, there we go. Hey, 29 people. Thanks for... Okay, well, I guess this is the link that can be used then. So that is the link to this mod if you want to play it yourself. Shit. Okay, fucking hell. That was... Had the wrong weapon out for that particular fight. Oh my goodness me. Now we're intensifying. I really need a blue armor upgrade. Oh, lovely. Just hoover up some health. For that one. Yeah, I noticed that took 3 equivalent burst fire shots, the super shotgun shots. You hate archviles, okay. And this is Pavera, I think. Oh, this map brings back some memories. This is where I died on the Iron Man run a long time ago. Which I mentioned yesterday during the 10th anniversary when I did. This was the map where it all happened. With all the Back to Saturn X, a good chunk of the Back to Saturn X team watching the stream at the time. I'm guessing that's a 50% armor then, because it isn't. It must be a 50% one. Yeah, because a bunch of names in the Iron Mans for this particular map were like exposed, because the map's called Total Exposure. So we have different versions like exposed and whatnot. Oh, thanks for the light. Didn't really need it, but hey, you know. Hey, big air guy. Yeah, it's been alright summer. I've had a very busy first week. I'm gonna have a hopefully quite a busy second week. It's only my second stream back since my live streaming break. And there is more playtesting to come. But I've got a big mega wad in mind, and it'll probably take a few sessions to get through it. job, mate. Red is 50 and blue is 50 plus. That was very wild. Oh. Tanks are fighting each other. I think. Can you even hurt each other? While you two settle your differences, I'm going to go get some health, possibly. Oh, you're so cynical, people. But yeah, Mega Ones can be slogs sometimes. Damn. I will have to press on. Or go this way. Thank God that's it. Good grief. Oh yeah, I need that medical pack. Your 3 goals for the update intensify are IDs for mapping, update mechanics, balance, naming, and minor Z-script changes additions to enemies. A summon spear. I think I'll save you for 2 minutes ahead. I think my thing would be fun to see what people do. You mean like if people had the access to all the intensify enemy replacements? Look at that, mini staircase pops up so you don't have to backtrack. Oh. STC ratio critical. Oh, here it is. The elevator. Well, I tried to cheese the fight coming up ahead. I used this elevator to cheese and it backfired. Well, I didn't backfire, I screwed up with something later on. Yeah, now... Alright, summon, what do I get? Oh. I guess I'll never know. Oh, that thing could summon BFG Blast. Yeah, I think we're going to give that some decent respect there. Ow. Okay, good. Oh yes, the Death Incarnate. Hi, Ghost Imp. Yeah, you have to overkill it or else it resurrects. Or just stand on his corpse for 30 seconds and deny the space for respawn. Oh, bye-bye, Cyber Demon. Oh, the imp, you mean, yeah. Yeah, the fight in this room is pretty tricky. One of the first tricky fights of episode 1 is dealing with this room. Ugh. That just sounds horrible. No exposure today. Nope. Well, I generally think this mod is quite good, Dan. Enemies and weapons seem to be providing the level of intensity that I guess warrants the name. It seems fine. I don't really have anything to add to this, to be honest. It looks like it's a well-made mod. I can't remember whose name that is. Trevor? No idea. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna stop it here. I think I've seen enough. Anyway, I get the idea from 5 maps. I'm not gonna play through the whole of BTSX. I generally think the mod's pretty good. I mean, there'll be some stuff I'll miss, but that would require different map sets, different quantities. Probably something with lots more enemies per map would probably be a good test from someone else to do. But yeah, it overall seems like a pretty good mod. I can't really think of anything that needs to be. I don't know if maybe shotgun ammo needs to be slightly better or not. I don't know if reducing the amount of shotgun shells means that it doesn't get used as much, but other than that, looks fine. I don't know what the chat thinks on the mod. Okay, book intensified. I think if it was that level, I think it would probably make Okupok unplayable. Yeah, you got difficulty settings as well, so you've got stuff to mix it up with. Easier, harder, much harder. Coincidente, get on it. Now, I think Coincidente's earned his rest after playing Okupok and its sequel. Time for Coin to play some nice, more pleasant map sets. He's earned his rest. It's not like anyone's ever going to beat his Okupok in one sitting. that belongs to Steel Game. I think Steel Game's been working towards that, so... Oh. Okipok runs at 1 second per frame. Yeah, I could imagine with that many fast enemies at that many monsters, it would just be like... you need like a continent-sized computer cooling just to get it to run. But yeah, it looks like it's a pretty fun mod, just like it was the last time I played it. However many years ago it was when I played Intensify last time. Yeah. Okay, well, that's going to be the end of the playtesting for now, but it's not going to be the end of the playtesting for this month. Or, well, actually, now I think about it. Actually, it is, yeah. Because by the time I get to stream again, as planned, it will be August. I'm going to be quite busy for the next couple of days, so my next sort of free potential stream is Saturday. I got poker, I've got trips, I've got other nights happening, so my next potential stream will be Saturday evening. Yeah, fair enough. It's 4 degrees. Ooh, hope it gets a bit warmer for you. But no problem, Dan. And the next time I'll be playing playtesting a Megawad, which hasn't received a lot of feedback apparently. I will very quickly actually show what it is. Very, very quickly. Just at the very end. So I'm just going to very quickly showcase what we're in for next time. Hopefully this isn't going to trigger some kind of copyright thing. But this is what I'm going to be playing through on my next stream. A map set by a mapper called 2BC4 To Be Cancelled For, who reached out to me and suggested playing this, since apparently no one had really taken a look at it. I have been assured this is not going to be Grezzo 2 tier of something. The CERN disaster. Sorry, I should remove the WAD pick as well. You can see that. It is. I have been given an assurance by the author. This is not going to be anything like Grezzo 2. It is going to be something, though. Apparently, every map is a forced pistol start. There is a story and there is a lot of original animation in it and work and whatnot. It's an interesting thing, but it looks very playable from what I've played. It does use a lot of music, which might not be the best for terms of service friendliness. I might end up getting a large chunk of this muted or copyright claimed, but it's a thing, and I'm going to be playing to give them a chance, I suppose. But apparently it looks quite interesting. It is... I've played the first level, and it seems to be okay to play. But, yeah, it's going to be an experience, to say the least. But apparently no one has really played this yet. So... it's kind of surprising considering this is also on ModDB and was released in May, but it hasn't received a lot of feedback apparently. But if you are interested in checking this out, there is a link for you. And there's a lot of... I think there's a lot of like hip-hop music, stuff like that. It's it may well be a little bit of an edgy thing, a bit of a, you know, that type of thing. Into Brazilian drug dealer Grezzo territory, but not like going into the realm where it gets about like banned off Twitch, I think. Again, I have been assured that there is not that level of controversial material, shall we say. Otherwise, I would not be touching this on stream anyway. But it's going to be an experience. It's going to be a ride. And if it gets muted, you may have to be here live to see it. Because it might not be able to upload to YouTube. It really depends how it loves the music. I don't even want to play the music right now in case it gets claimed for this playtest. But yeah. Gives you an idea of what I'm in for next time. So my next stream is planned to be on Saturday, which will be the 1st of August. If not, it will be next week. As I said, I am quite busy this week in the summer, but that will be very different next week. I will explain my plan for next week. So I know I've just come back off a live streaming break and I'm bog busy with the summer, but just bear with me another week and it will be worthwhile for the 3rd week of summer. I have something nice planned. Anyway, this is what I'm going to be playing next time as a playtest, since they actually asked me to play it. I'm quickly exiting. You probably did see the menu thing had a little boner in it. Yeah, it sets the tone, doesn't it? It sets the fucking tone for what's to come. So, yeah. Anyway, let's find someone to raid. Who's doing the streamings? Medea is playing Doom 2016 for a marathon. Flag's doing something. Who else is live on the Doom 2 front? See if we can find someone doing something interesting. Jumping July. Time Tripper. Oh, this looks like a fun channel. Let's have a look at this one.
Gentlemen, please. We can talk this out.
Alright, we'll give this person a raid. Looks like they're playing a fun little Doom map set. So, yeah, this is Cafe Caboose. They are playing... I'm not actually sure what this is. Time Tripper? I don't know if that's the name of the mod. It looks interesting enough. Yeah, they're playing an interesting looking Doom mod, so you know that's all that needs to be said. So yeah, I will hopefully be streaming either on Saturday or next week. But either way, an interesting experience is going to be had, one way or the other. So hope you've all enjoyed the stream. Hope the playtesting will be useful for those who have been playtested, and I will see you all in August for heck of a ride. Have a good evening and take care.